I can't even fathom where this series is going to take us. Hello there everyone, I'm Brittany Kay and this is Awkward Gravity X, and we are getting so much closer to the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them release, and I am absolutely thrilled. The very first time I watched a trailer and heard Serafina mention the Grindelwald attacks in Europe,
they think this is related to Grindelwald's attacks in Europe.
I replayed it about 100 times just to make sure my imagination was not deceiving me. It is no longer a secret that Grindelwald is going to play a major role in the overarching plot of Newt's adventures. Now, if somehow you were just now getting into the fandom of the Wizarding World, or your memory isn't quite what it used to be, Gellart Grindelwald was the Wizarding World's darkest known wizard up until the rise of Lord Voldemort. He also happened to be the ex-best friend, ex-co-revolutionist, and possible ex-lover of Albus Dumbledore. He sought to be rid of the Statute of Secrecy and for wizards to rule over muggles. And here's what we know. This film takes place in 1926. The next movie will have Dumbledore and Grindelwald as far more prominent characters. This series has been written to be at least 5 films long. Dumbledore does not defeat Grindelwald until 1945, which is 19 years after this film takes place. Is it just a coincidence, Joe, or do you have some kind of infatuation with 19-year increments? So if the overarching plot of this film is, in fact, the rise and fall of Grindelwald, somehow we are going to have to cover 19 years in just 5 films. It took 8 films to cover 7 years of Voldemort's rise and fall of power, and let's not forget how much of those 7 years are missing from the films. The same year that Dumbledore defeats Grindelwald is the same year that Tom Riddle leaves Hogwarts and dives into his own journey for dark power. I'm so eager to see where this series takes us. Like, is it going to in fact be like a legit prequel? Like, are we gonna get up to where Lord Voldemort begins? Are we going to learn how Grindelwald may or may not have influenced Tom Riddle? And his defeat could be in fact the reason that Voldemort is so afraid of Dumbledore. And even though he may not be a physical character, we do know that Grindelwald has great influence in this first film. Just in the trailers alone, Percival Graves seems to share a lot of the same thoughts and values as Grindelwald.
I have seen a vision of immense power.
At least in the sense that he doesn't want to live in a secret society. He wants the Wizarding World to be known to the world. The whole beginning rise of Grindelwald is definitely playing a huge background role to the plot of everything that's happening in Newt's New York adventure. It has been leaked and confirmed that Johnny Depp will be co-starring as Grindelwald in future films of this series. I am actually really excited about this casting because I don't believe it'll be your typical Johnny Depp type casting. I think it's going to be him really taking on this role and doing something beautiful with it. Even in the books, Grindelwald's rise to power is really quite vague, and I'm super excited to see how it all unfolds, and I will take more Dumbledore anytime you want to give him to me. I'm really excited that this seems to be the route in which the movie series is taking, and I'm really intrigued to see how Newt and his creatures will continue to stay in the center of this, if it will continue to follow Newt, if he has some kind of big role in the defeat of Grindelwald, or if it will kind of start to move away from Newt and his beast. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below what you think about the movie series taking this whole Grindelwald Dumbledore path. If you're not already, please subscribe or you will miss out on the last 2 Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them videos. Plus, after the movie is released, you can bet your bottom dollar that there will be far more fandom and movie awesomeness to come onto my channel. That's all I have for you little nifflers today. I will see you tomorrow where we will be discussing a familiar rune.